Governor Gavin Newsom ordered thousands of state workers back into the office. The July 1st mandate requires state workers to be in the office 4 days a week. But there's been pushback from workers across the state. And now California lawmakers are moving forward with a push for state agencies to offer telework options. A new billboard off a highway in Sacramento warns of a future traffic jam caused by Governor Gavin Newsom. State workers are fighting the governor's order to get them back to the office starting July 1st.
There's a billboard on the Cap City freeway right now. You guys put that up.
We did not.
Oh,
no,
you did
some
not.
Some of our members did.
Some,
yeah.
Okay.
Or,
so,
some people who care deeply about this did.
Anika Walls is the president of SEIU Local 1000, which represents state workers in Sacramento.
Since COVID, we have been working and doing the jobs and being efficient at running the programs that keep California running. And this mandate, as overarching as it is, does not give the departments the space to bring back our workers as needed.
But the governor sees it differently.
Change is hard. I'm empathetic. Everybody has unique criteria, circumstances. By the way, we try to accommodate for that. 4 days a week. Nice to see you again. I mean, it'd be nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Nice to run into you in the hall. Nice to develop a relationship. Nice to not feel so alone.
From a local economy standpoint, having that influx of personnel in every single day downtown is a positive response from the local business community.
President of the Sacramento Metro Chamber, Robert Hite, recognizes state workers may not want to return, but says it could have a huge impact to the local economy.
There is a lot of value in bringing people back to the office. The ebb and flow, the next generation of workforce, there is a value in experiencing by observation. Even me as the CEO, if I wasn't here every day, there are things I wouldn't notice or pick up or see in the office. I can't imagine that we can sustain a acceptable level of business and commerce with everyone remote. It just doesn't make sense.
State workers packed a committee hearing at the state capitol this week, trying to quickly get a law passed that would require state agencies to provide telework options, and if not, put into writing why specifically workers must be in office. Democratic Assemblyman Alex Lee wrote the bill.
I have heard from so many state workers from even the Bay Area, all up and down the state, who said this is the thing that matters most to them because they don't want to move. They love their job, but they're not willing to move after working 4 or 5 years in state service.
what do you think will happen if this does stay in place? July 1st, everyone has to come back.
I feel like there will be a mass exodus. I feel like the state needs to be ready.